saving our comrades.
They're back.
Now we have a chance.
Thank you, sir. I owe you my life.
We salute your courage.
I freed the hostages.
Wonderful. Where are they?
Both of them made it to the hideout safely. I made sure of it.
Excellent. I cannot believe our good fortune. Now, you wanted to contact Nicolette?
Yes.
You might catch her at Club La Porte de l'Enfer. I tried to tell her it's not safe, but ever since her mother's assassination, she has been careless. She goes out every night as though daring the assassins to show their faces.
A silhouette hangout.
Among other things. But you can't get there at night, the roads are blocked.
What about the tunnels?
The catacombs do not go that far. You might try the sewers though. They can be reached through the rear blast door.
Is it locked?
Unfortunately, MJ-12 closed it before the raid. Maybe you can find a key on one of the soldiers.
I already picked up that key. Thanks again for the help.
Nicolette has been somewhat mysterious about her reasons for supporting us. I do not pretend to understand her. Through her mother's estate, she has provided Silhouette with immense amounts of funding. I'm reluctant to believe her patronage is entirely benign. What inclines me to trust Nicolette, however, is that her mother's death 6 months ago, we're fairly certain was the work of Majestic 12. I wish Nicolette would be more sensible. She should find a place to hide and stay there. Silhouette is not a military group. Our attacks are symbolic, intended to influence the public. We publicize certain things like the Statue of Liberty bombing. It's just so fitting that the American government will destroy the gift of freedom we gave your country almost 200 years ago, and then try to blame it on us. The rhetoric in Washington has done more to defeat liberty than all of the armies and police forces in the world. When government surveillance and intimidation is called freedom for terrorism or liberation for crime, freedom and liberty have become words without meanings. Beth Duclair was the only one of our wealthy supporters whom we referred to by name, and she was the one who got killed. We have learned to keep our mouths shut. This war all around us is being thought over the very meanings of words. Just as Batkin described the novel as a competition between various languages, so we describe culture itself, which thrives upon convulsions and upheaval. Culture, by definition, a shared territory of meaning, inspires conflicts far more destructive than any dispute over territory on the Earth's surface. Meaning does not exist a priori. It is order imposed by individuals with arsenals of communication devices. Every inscription, every utterance, every gesture seeks to dominate the plane of meaning. Real violence is only an extension of this process. In order to get our own message before the public, we too have been violent. We have even killed people. But it is the message, the communication event, that we target. Not a few human beings, or building, or an historical landmark. My impression is that Nicolette supports us against Majestic 12 but that she will have her own agenda when the fighting is over. This war all around us is being fought over the very meanings of words.
We made it! I can't find the words. All I can say is thank you. Now it is time to regroup.
I wish Nicolette would be more sensible. We will not get caught by surprise again.
Silhouette may yet survive.
They were going to execute us!
We will not get caught by surprise again.
Champs-Élysées, where you will find the club. Above, I'm showing MJ-12 troops and the Paris police. Also some bots. The police won't bother you, but stay away from the troopers.
Clear the streets. The metro is closed until further notice. Remember to stay within your arrondissement after dark. The security boats have been given the faces of over 1,000 terrorists. The city will not take responsibility for mistaken identity. New travel restrictions. Consult the papers.
That little building is a hostel, lodging for backpackers.
Sir, what is your business tonight? Keep moving.
Not a good night to be on the street. My advice, get a room and wait for morning.
Don't need a room, but maybe you can help me find a member of the group Silhouette. Her name's...
Clear the streets.
That little building is a hostel, lodging for backpackers.
Not a good night to be on the street. Sorry, all full tonight.
Don't need a room, but maybe you can help me find a member of the group Silhouette. Her name's Nicolette Duclair.
No, I know nothing about that. Leave me alone. I Never heard of anything called Silhouette. I mind my own business. My advice, get a room and wait.
Observe your motivations for breaking arbitrary law. Secret government. You don't miss your chance to be one of us and create a new world order.
Excusez-moi. I clean all of the rooms every day. The front desk is downstairs. No danger of parasites. We have a bar too, downstairs in the back. Excusez-moi.
How are the drinks here?
Great if you like rat piss.
Never tried it.
You look like a smart guy. You want to make some money? Yes? I need to hire a thief.
What do you want stolen?
The baker at number 15 keeps Zyme. 100% pure. In one of the ovens.
What do I get if I help you?
50 credits each vial. The place has booby traps. Otherwise, I would break in myself.
I don't deal in Zyme.
A dirty business. I understand.
Slavery. Addiction's another form of slavery.
Yes, of course. Your hands will not get dirty. 65 credits, okay? The most I can offer.
I don't like your business. Period.
Guy, we have a problem. Fine, no deal, go away.
I don't like your tone of voice.
Renaud said enough.
Who are those guys over there?
A couple of thugs. Ignore them. What would you like? Wine is 120. Snacks are 5.
Heard of Nicolette Duclair?
No, I'm sorry. Is she a guest of the hotel?
A member of Silhouette.
You want Club La Porte de l'Enfer. No revolutionaries here.
Where's that?
Number 13, I believe. Yes?
No revolutionaries? You must not mind martial law.
The only way to maintain order.
Don't you miss using the metro?
A small inconvenience. The city must be kept safe for those of us who are working and trying to pull the country out of this depression.
What if I told you that the depression was caused by a cabal of wealthy businessmen who want to rule the world?
These stories, I hear them every day. Always from someone who wants to blame other people for his bad luck. Yes?
The conspiracy is real.
And I bet you have a little booklet that will tell me all about it, no?
They call themselves Majestic 12.
Good. I was afraid you were going to tell me about the Illuminati.
They were once part of the Illuminati, but they rebelled.
Oh, I see. Yes?
A snack. Oh, wait a minute. I'm too loaded down to carry anything else.
Why do you need so much junk?
I'll go through.
Yeah?
A bottle of wine. Oh, wait a minute. I'm too loaded down to carry anything else.
Why do you need so much junk?
I'll go through it. Maybe there's something I can get rid of. How are the drinks here?
Great if you like rat piss.
Never tried it.
You look like a smart guy. You want to make some money? Yes? I need to hire a thief.
What do you want stolen?
The baker at number 15 keeps Zyme. 100% pure. In one of the ovens.
What do I get if I help you?
50 credits each vial. The place has booby traps. Otherwise, I would break in myself.
Let me think about it.
Speak.
I'll check out the bakery.
Like I said, building 15.
Right.
The bakery is owned by Sicilians. This is how they do drop-offs in the Champs-Élysées. You begin to waste my time.
I'll check out the bakery.
Like I said, building 15.
Right.
Clear the streets.
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break and enter, be prepared to deal with the Paris police.
New travel restrictions. Consult the papers.
Ah, the Paris nightlife. Have a taste of wine for me, JC.
What would you like? Everything 10 credits.
At least one cafe stayed open during the crackdown.
We will never close, no matter what.
Is there some kind of curfew?
Not yet, but the police programmed the bots to shoot anyone who leaves his arrondissement after dark.
I'm looking for a friend, Nicolette Duclair.
A leader of Silhouette, a true patriot.
Know where I might find her?
Where the criminals and students go at night, La Porte de l'Enfer, just across the street.
Thanks. This crackdown is the work of Majestic 12.
You mean the European Union?
They are a group of conspirators who have been seizing governments all over the world.
I don't care what they call themselves. I have seen it since I was a girl, the plotting and scheming of corporations to make Europe into one big country with no separate languages, cultures, or tastes.
It's more than Europe they plan to unify. Have anything to eat?
Did you change your mind?
Sorry, no room. I can't carry anything else.
He's our son. We can't have him murdering people from this Majestic 12.
He's not a child anymore.
This cult?
At least he has a position. He's safe.
Any organization with anonymous leadership.
They might control Europe for decades. Michelle will have to survive somehow.
I would rather he die with the rest of us.
Joshua!
Bonjour, monsieur.
I couldn't help overhearing about your son.
Deus, yes. Majestic 12. Whoever they are. When you have the use, you have everything.
Joshua, be careful. You don't know this man.
I will not hide under a rock.
You have nothing to fear. I would like to see the end of Majestic 12 as much as you would. I was just surprised to find a Parisian who has heard the name.
Well, my son, you know. I learn what I can about him.
What else have you found out?
You are one of the revolutionaries, huh? Maybe you can do something with this. Street Station 17 and Werewolf. From a card in his wallet. I think it is the logging for the guard shack up the street.
What about Michel? You'll get him killed!
He was the one who wanted to be a soldier. That is what I know. I have helped you to kill my own son. Is that not enough?
You've done enough. Go! Oh, poor Michel. If you see him, tall, dark hair, don't shoot. He's our child. I know, they all look the same in those uniforms. You've done enough. Go!
Papa forbids me to talk to strangers. Leave me alone.
If you have a request, talk to my assistant Raymond. He always seems to be looking for something to do. I'm busy.
If you want a job, talk to Christy.
Sir, what is your business tonight?
Has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot. market in Asia. Found the club, the only one to stay open during martial law. They've hiked up the cover, but you will have to pay if you want to find out if Nicolette is inside.
Clear the streets. New travel restrictions. Consult the papers. clear the streets. New travel restrictions. Consult the paper.
These flats go for about 5,000. Almost as bad as Hong Kong.
Come with me to America.
Oh, René. What about your mother?
She is not prepared for the rugged life in the mountains.
And Diane?
We're young, we're ready to wrestle grizzly bears if we have to.
My dear, grizzly bears have been extinct for decades.
You know what I mean.
Always a romantic. You never let real life interfere with your plans.
It will be a test. What you are always wanting. A test of your love. Hey, this is our apartment.
If you're looking for that crook with the weapons, he lives next door. This is what would happen. Finding nothing but pine cones and snow in the mountains, we would take a bus to one of the cities and stand in line for sandwiches.
But
In the rain, unemployed and without a home, having chosen to emigrate during the worst economic disaster North America has ever known.
I already have work with the militia.
The what?
In America, the people have a long tradition of joining militias to keep their local communities safe and free.
You? A soldier? At your age?
I have been sipping my life away in cafes. I am going to plant my feet on the earth. Hold up. Rifle to my chest and dare any man to move me.
There you go. Now you are sounding like a man. And if I say no, you're going to drag me by the hair all the way across the Atlantic.
Yes, I will. S'il vous plaît. I said get out.
Okay, time for you to go.
Come with me to America. The pilot says I can bring one person.
The United States is no fun. What about the coup attempt? What about your mother? This is what would happen.